CryptoFrog in the area. Parallel. The most hyped gaming NFT project yet, ever. Deserving of that title? Yes, definitely, in my opinion. Welcome to another stream. You are tuned in to the CryptoFrog experience. You can follow me on Twitter, CryptoFrog202. Unless you're an absolute dickwad, then don't bother. We're going to get straight into it. So it's the NFT project everyone's been talking about. Actually, just give me 1 second. If you want to chat in the live chat, I'll be checking the chat later. You have to be subscribed for at least 1 minute. And don't you go unsubscribing. And if you're watching the replay, subscribe. Thank you. Thumbs up for the algorithm. Or thumbs down, doesn't really matter. I mean, it all counts towards like the algorithm, so I'm told. And disclaimer. No financial advice, ever. Never, nada, zilch, capiche, nada. Right, I've left all the links to Parallel in the video description below. As I said in the video description, I think that everything that comes after Parallel right now is going to have to be as good, if not better. Otherwise, it's going to fail completely. As we'll get into in just a minute's time, the artwork is beyond beautiful. The community is just absolutely crushingly large. I should really share my stream link in the Discord, but I won't bother. I don't need to. And maybe someone else can. The complexities of the gameplay. Gee, someone could write a PhD, I reckon. And I'm predicting big things, yo. So let's get into it. This is the Twitter. You can follow them, Parallel NFT. Sci-fi card game with NFTs. This is the website, parallel.life. I was lucky to get some packs. I was a 330. As I mentioned in previous streams, I missed out on the top level gravy, the premium pack, but I wasn't the only one. More on that in just a minute's time. Let's scoot that over there. Alright, so this is Parallel. People are asking themselves, what is Parallel? And what it is. As I mentioned before, it's an NFT card game. Now, the game itself is currently being worked on. They're putting the finishing touches on it. I think it's the plan of the team is to get it all up and going by early 2022. If someone wants to contradict me or knows better, feel free to leave a comment in the chat. Now, the tagline of the game, as you can see here, is Earth, far in the future, drained from supporting human life, has fallen into a desperate need for energy. Humanity attempted to unlock the solution by hastily experimenting with antimatter. Oh no, that's not a good idea. The consequences were devastating, as predicted by me. So where can you buy Parallel NFT cards? Let's get into the meat and gravy. That's what everyone wants to know at the end of the day, isn't it? You can buy cards on OpenSea.io. Make sure you're looking at the verified collection. Don't buy anything without a blue tick next to it, because it's probably almost 100%, if not 100%, a fake. They also have pack drops. This happened on the 31st of July, just a couple of days ago from the making of the stream. I was fortunate enough to get some, and for once the randomization was in my favor. I got some very nice cards. By the way, disclaimer, no one from Parallel has paid me to make the stream. I just do it for the love of the game, yo. Most certainly not from the $192 I got last month from YouTube. By the way, you feel free to join me on FROGster. I'm not saying I'm on Struggle Street, but fucking hell, YouTube, sort it out, bros. But don't worry, there are going to be 2 more drops if you missed the last drop. As you can see from this kind of roadmap here, we are kind of here. The second NFT release, then August, is going to be Prime Proposal. That's going to be what they're going to do with the Prime keys and the Prime token. More on that in just a minute. Then September, Preview, HUD/Play Service. Then October, mark your diaries. Join the Discord. Follow the Twitter. Put it on notifications. Is October, sometime October 2021. Game development begins in November, and then the 4th and final NFT release will be January of 2022, and including more of the character backstories is going to be coming out along the way. So lots to look forward to. How much do the drops cost? There were 3 tiers in the most previous one. The premium pack I wasn't fortunate enough to get my hands on. There were 688 of them, 1 card in the pack, tier 1 card, 0.2 Ethereum. I managed to get 3 of these enhanced packs, 3 cards in the pack, 0.1 Ethereum, and then the core pack, 9,925 of them, 4 cards in the pack, tier 4, tier 4, tier 4, tier 3, 0.01 Ethereum. And basically this is how so even if you get like a bunch of tier 3s and tier 4s, you can still get rare and legendary and epic cards, although you have a much better chance if you get tier 1, as you can see on the screen here. If you get tier 1, it's like you get half a chance of getting a legendary special edition, or you get half a you know, toss a coin, you get either a legendary special edition, or toss a coin, you get an epic. You can check it out, it's all on Discord. I don't know how much the 3rd and 4th drop will be, whether they raise the price. It depends on how the price goes on the secondary market, you'd imagine, but hopefully it won't be too much more expensive. So mark your calendars, October of this year and January of next year, 2022, if you're watching this on replay in the future. Now it must be said, just talking about the way that they did the package, I think it should be noted by other NFT projects going forward, the way that Parallel did it. And I'm not blowing smoke up their ass, far from it, but they did like a reservation service, basically stopped like an insane gas war from happening. You essentially reserved your spots, and then you just sent the Ethereum to the there was a button you pressed, buy your reservations. It was easy. So let's talk about the different types of cards you can get in this game, Parallel, because this is where shit gets interesting. And 33 people watching now, but only 8 thumbs up. What the hell is going on? There must be some newbies in town. Welcome. If you're new, you just stumbled into quite possibly the greatest cryptocurrency YouTube channel known to man. Well done. And also most criminally undersubscribed. So I'm on OpenSea now. Now, apparently there have been some issues with, like I was trying to buy some. I'm looking at the price high to low by now. If you're a follower of my stream, I will look in the live chat later on. So don't get upset if I'm not looking right now. But I just got shit to go through, alright? Let me get through my shit and then I'll go through your shit. But it has to be related to parallel. I'm not going to be looking at shit coins on the Gexter. These are the top of the range, guys. And then they have a bit of everything for everyone. And then this is low to high by now. Cheapest price is 0.017, and the most expensive one is the priming. Someone listed that for 2,000 Ethereum. Now you will notice that there are essentially these ones called the masterpieces. Let's just click on one of them. Now I'm just doing, there are a whole bunch of other kind of different ones, but the main ones in terms of how much people want to get their hands on them. In terms of there are a few ones that are kind of standouts on their own. Perhaps if you want to comment on those, you can, and I'll get to them later. But the first one I want to talk about are the masterpieces. It's kind of like the Mac Daddy. Now these are a series of 1-to-1 NFTs. And if you have it, you own the artwork. And what makes these even more special and potentially very lucrative is apparently the owner of each of these masterpieces gets like a 1% royalty. Get this, of any sales in the secondary market of parallel game cards with the same artwork. So disclaimer there, of the same artwork, of the same styles. So essentially the owners of these cards get 1% cut from the secondary sales of the 20,000 odd cards, as long as they have the masterpiece. Now you can't play these masterpieces within the game apparently, because you just fucking crush everyone if you could. But they're just like the ultimate status symbol within the game. Now apparently these the royalties are kind of like distributed, I think it's like 4 times a year. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, I'm sure people will. There's also like stuff like this. I think they the parallel team tweeted about this. This Unknown Origins Mev Stone art card edition of 1 of 8. This guy's got it on sale for 99 Ethereum. Let me just check. I'm sure they tweeted about what was so gravy about that. I can't find it now. It was there not so long ago. They kind of retweet people's stuff a lot. I don't know why they haven't retweeted CryptoFrog's stream, but you know what are you going to do? Maybe they thought it would be a bit shit. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's turn to the prime keys then. probably like what everyone else is wondering. Like, my spelling is atrocious. I think it's to do with my kind of a dyslexia. Okay, prime key. Here we go. Prime key. So these are the prime keys. Now apparently there's going to be like 1,500 of these. Yeah, 1,500 total prime keys in the game. Now these have different functions within the game. It kind of works as like a access pass. It's kind of like, I suppose you'd say, like their DAO token, but not just that. It's kind of like their governance kind of NFT, but not just that, because you can also apparently, I don't know whether you can do it yet, but you can burn this prime key in return for like an ERC20 prime token, which I suppose will be worth an absolute shit ton of money. And not only that, then you actually get the prime key back, but it says it's been burned or something. But then if you want to resell a burned prime key, presumably people would still be all after that anyway, because who knows what angles they're gonna put into the game anyway. And next one, let's talk about catalyst drives. I've been doing my homework, unlike when I was in school. I think there's been some OpenSea's been acting real weird, yo. Alright, so next one is catalyst drives. Now you could probably say that considering there are only 150 of these compared to 1,500 prime keys, these are probably more desirable than let's have a look. So one prime key someone's selling for 15 Ethereum. Let's see. I think the prime key is selling for like 4 Ethereum, something like that. So yeah, more sought after. And so the catalyst drive, these are kind of an asset, so you can't play with them within the game. And for them to work, as you can see here, you need to attach to a prime key. And then once it's attached, then it kind of like creates this thing called a prime drive, apparently. And then the more time the key is in the catalyst drive and the prime drive is going, like the more power charged it gets. And I think like it goes through like different light stages of like, if it just got plugged in, it might be, I don't know, green or something. They're probably working it out. And then like if it's like the most powerful, it's been in there for like years, might go to like bright white or something. And then you have your special edition cards. I think there are actually people selling like special edition cards for not that much. So look at this. It says SE. This supply drop. Oh, there's even one cheaper than that. SE. There's one under 0.09 ETH. There's another one. No financial advice, but it seems like people are really I don't know whether you want to be selling a special edition for that cheap. Just my opinion. But like the special edition cards, they are kind of like a fixed edition size card of the cards. You'll be able to kind of tell whether you're playing against someone who has the special edition versions when the game is live. I asked one of the dudes in the Discord, and I said, so what's the difference between like the special edition and just like the regular editions? And he was like, so imagine like special edition, they're like the foil cards in the physical card games, aka the ones the tough guys at school would steal off you, and then you go crying to your mama. And then apparently they have these PL cards, Perfect Loop series parallel cards. They're a playable card. Has the same art as a regular card, but it's actually animated. So instead of just being a still image, the PL cards are animated, so they look even more baller. Right, let's get into the different parts of the thing. Into the gameverse. Now, you have different parallels as well. 5 parallels. As the website explains here, human evolution in 5 parallel streams, each markedly different, with their own strengths, strategies, and abilities. They battle to control Earth, their common ancestral home, for reasons that are unique as they are. The fate of Earth has yet to be determined. Who will successfully claim their right to it? Who really wants it at this point? Who is most deserving and why? Ask any individual from any parallel and the answer will always be the same. Because we are human. Choose the future of humanity. Choose your parallel. Let's go through quickly the different parallels. They are Earthen, Marcolean, Organ Core, Katari, and the Shroud. Now you can read about all the different kind of, if you click on about Earthen, you can read the lore of it. I'm not going to go through. I mean, you can read for yourself. Maybe I'll just read the quick kind of things of each one. But if you want to read the longer versions, you can read it yourself. Otherwise, I'll be all fucking day. All fucking day. 2 thumbs down. Thanks very much for the... for showing you care, and for the algo. I suddenly found out that thumbs down actually aren't bad for the algo, so bring it on. But the Earthen, they are the survivors that were left behind after the Great Exodus. As such, they remained loyal to Earth. Evolution has connected them with all things natural, and since the priming came to fruition, that connection grew exponentially stronger. As the other parallels seek to control Earth, they will wield nature's forces to maintain their long-standing harmony. They are the conduits by which Earth shall defend itself. Earth has fallen into a bit of a state of disrepair. You can see how just amazing the artwork is. But maybe not disrepair, maybe how it should be before we started fucking around with it. Maybe this is exactly how Greta Thunberg would like Earth to be. Her and Bill Gates shacked up on a mountain or something. But then Marcolean, colonists of Mars, probably Elon Musk or whatever, scientifically adept, originally referred to themselves as quite literally the Mars colonists, probably Jeff Bezos too. They sought to create the perfect civilization, devoid of their ancestors' mistakes on Earth, pretty much describing those fucking idiots. Yet, as their beautiful and ideal metropolis grew, so did their egos. Don't think you can get bigger egos than Elon Musk, bro. The Markolian are determined to further their position of scientific superiority by claiming Earth and the possibilities that the priming has unlocked. The Organ Core opted to remain in space. Instead of colonizing land, they made their ship their permanent home. Look at that. That is some bad boy action. I'll show you what cards I got in a minute too. Instead of they skillfully mine resources to continue to expand their base of operations to small planet proportions to survive their brutal and demanding way of life. The Organ Core embraced Metatronic. So I mean, just going through, like, touching on the basics, you can see like how much time and effort has gone into making this story. And 28 people watching, only 15 thumbs up. You can rectify that anytime you like. To survive their brutal and demanding way of life, they live by the belief that form follows function, machines and humans as one, and they want Earth down to its core. The Qatari, colonists of Europa, Jupiter's moon. As you can see, this place doesn't seem to be solid at all. I'm not going to read everything, but this is the one that a lot of, at least my circle of like Twitter buddies are like, the Shroud, you want to get the Shroud, mate. They were once the Earth's finest, sent into the depths of space long before the Earth's collapse. Aboard the New Dawn, a mission fueled by optimism for humanity to start a new chapter on Kepler 1649c. They were scientists, farmers, explorers, thinkers, artists, even warriors. Everything humanity would need to carve out a new home on a distant planet. That was their hope, but they were instead met with misfortune. An undetected singularity tore every molecule of the ship and its occupants apart as it drew them in. Sucks for them. They did not reach their destination, but they did go where no human has ever fathomed. I suppose it kind of be worth it then. They were forever changed. They are the proxies of the black hole that birthed them. Now, I think this is kind of... I was asking people in the Discord too. I was like, yo, so why are people like so interested in the Shroud and shit? And the most I could really get out of them was like the Edge Lords or something, or the Edge. If someone wants to comment in the chat what that means, I'd very much appreciate it, because like people were too busy having their own conversations rather than and I didn't want to say, look, yo, I'm going to make a stream on this. Probably good that I know, but they just didn't want to tell me, so they just said something about the Edge. I'm pretty sure they aren't referring to the bald U2 guitarist, but anyway, these are some of the so I got in the drop, like I say, I got 330, and I got all these ones here. And considering I threw down, oh, by the way, someone bought all my polymorphs. There is a Jesus. So yeah, I got 0.3 Ethereum plus 3 of these, so a third of 1 Ethereum. And I lucked the fuck out. I got 2 of these. People are buying for like... So if I sold both of them now, I'd get a quarter of an Ethereum back. And if I sold this one, I'd get 1.15 Ethereum. So I'm just in the money already. And if someone wants to buy these Kung Fu Heroes, feel free. But Crypto Leos are not for sale. Definitely not. If someone wants to buy my unsolicited 8-bit dick pic, I reduced the price to 0.2 Ethereum. Go for your life. I got a couple more here. I got a neutron bomb. Legendary. So I suppose like the most valuable one I got was this one, judging by the price. I got a Alpha Edition collectible Organ Core logo card back. One of only 100. I don't know whether this is special edition because it's animated, but I don't know. That could also just be because it's like rare. but only 100 total of those, and I own one. God dang right. It's about time I had some fucking luck at this NFT game, you. If you want to know more about the roadmap, I saw this video. It's by Lads City, Lads with a Z, so you know they're proper lads. If you go down, if you type in parallel NFT interview, I liked and gave him a subscribe because it's what I do. I share the wealth. But it has timestamps, and it goes to the interview with the parallel NFT dev. I think his name is Koji. They refer to him as Koji or something. But you can listen through to it. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but he talks for about like 28 minutes with the lads with a Z. So just quickly before I look in the chat, what do you need when the game is up and running? Apparently what you require is a minimum set of cards to basically get a whole playable deck of cards. That is one of the 5 parallels which I mentioned before. Earthen, Macolian, Organ Core, Kat Hari, or the Shroud. So basically get yourself a playable deck that is one of those. You will need at least one complete deck of cards for that. I think universal cards can be used alongside any of the parallels, so if you want to slap one of those in, you can. And apparently they're saying something about like you can mix and match the cards in certain ways. If I'm not entirely sure about that, to be quite frank, but I was under the assumption you kind of had to. I mean, you can buy like the whole pack of all 5 parallels if you want, but there may be some way that you can mix and match, throw some in and out for a power boost, shall we say. All right, let's have a look at the chat. Tomavid, sad loser. Thank you. Let's go. Yes, we know you are Tomavids, Dave Jolt says. Ledge. Super Pump. G'day, FROGster. Where can I get some awesome music NFTs like the one in your intro? Search for Split, but without an S. Put a Z in there. Split. After my medical coding school, I'm going to do a YouTube video about what I invest, but for now I just follow Frog. Don't follow me. No financial advice. Yeah, Froggo, music is from Split, correct. Is there a token for this? No, it's all NFTs, sir. Hi, Mr. Frog. Please cover 2K finance and shut up. This is going to be huge. Please hook a brother up with a card. No way, bro. 1 thumbs up, give me a card. No begging, Luke, bro. Gunboy TV, legendary. What up, Crypto Frog baby? What up, Gunboy, legend. The Big Mort. Hey, I know this is a parallel stream, but I wanted to get your 2 cents because I'm sending the application tomorrow. No, I'm not talking about Woo. I made enough bloody Woo. Anyway, check it out. Parallel. It's the exciting NFT project. I think the hype is well deserved. And you can see that people are going like giga mental for it. All over crypto Twitter. In my mind, quite understandably. I think it's going to crush. In regards to people, I think people may be jumping the gun, selling their pack cards right now, but it's entirely up to them. Their money, their choice, isn't it? That's just how the cookie crumbles, as they say. So like I say, you can follow Parallel NFT at Parallel NFT on Twitter, and you can go to their website. All the things in the video description below. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, leave a thumbs up. Disclaimer, absolutely no financial advice. Parallel. check it out. It's pretty epic. Peace out. I love it. Until the next stream, guys. Laters.